Do not forget to subscribe to all my social media so you don't miss out on anything else that I post. All right, welcome to the club. You guys know what we're gonna talk about already. P-Valley, latest episode, and a lot of my observations were confirmed. Didn't I say that Miss Thang was from Louisiana? And that there was, well, even before the whole thing with, I knew how she was, the way she was speaking on the phone and how she was calling the FEMA and all that. I was like, oh, she must have been involved. I'm not sure what year this situation is, or she's talking about when Hurricane Katrina actually happened. Okay. But if you guys remember, there's someone around town asking for somebody from coming from the storm. So we already know that she got trouble coming for her and she just don't even know. So y'all forgive the noise. I am in the South. It is Texas, so you understand it's gonna be very loud in the background. So hey, it is what it is. It's real life out here. Okay, Miss Mercedes got locked up, as you call recall in the last episode, Lucia. Okay, because her mama took her money. Welcome everybody from YouTube and Periscope. This is the recap of P-Valley. If you watch it, it comes on Stars. Her mama took her money and bought the place that she was gonna have for the girls to do that, that dancing, the troupe, like that DD4L. You know DD4L is. DD4L. So anyway, she beat the stank off her mama and she got locked up with her mama. They both in jail. And it's a hot mess in the jail. Okay, it's crowded. It probably stank. It's just a hot mess. And the one thing that caught Mercedes' eye is when she kept hearing this song being played over and over and over. Well, not being played, being sung. The one of the ladies that had the divorce party and had M-I, crooked letter I, crooked letter I, okay, was doing her thing on stage and dancing, for her divorce party, and she was just throwing a coin and all that. Well, the girl was driving crazy. And whatever she did, she ended up being in jail. So this whole jail situation for Mercedes, to me, I feel like is a low point. And her mama finally said what we all knew why she did it. She wanted to preach because, as she stated, those niggas at the other church wouldn't let her preach. And in so many ways, though she said it in a nice, very religious, I'm trying to preach sort of way, an opportunity saw it. And so she, like just like Mercedes said, she planned it. She had planned on taking that girl's money this whole entire time. But she a hustler. You can tell it. She called her a pimp. I believe that. The whole time she in jail, she pimping. Now I know she's preaching, and don't get it twisted. You know, everybody has their own different ways, but sometimes we look to a preacher preach. I'm not gonna be blasphemous or anything. I'm just saying that when she was in the jail, and she was preaching, she looked over at her daughter, giving her the eye, like, look at how everybody, you know, getting into the spirit because of what the words I'm saying and whatever. So her mama is a hustler. She begged her daughter the whole time. She was even telling her, I want to get this thing up with these girls. I'm trying to get my own child back. And her own mama telling her, leave her where she at. And I guess from what I gather, and like how my mama would say, I gather that what ended up happening is how Mercedes' daughter came to be was because she had an affair with a married man. And I gather the married man decided to raise the child, and the mother, well, stepmom or whatever, decided to raise her as well, knowing that she was born out of an affair. Anyway, I was like, mm. So she told her mama she was trying to get her child back, and she was talking about it being on the corner and thugs. I'm talking about, say, you talking about your daughter bad, but you had no problem taking her money. Okay? Like, no problem at all taking her money and spending it. You wanted to use your daughter. And then when she stood up because she said, well, I used to be in the ways, I bet her mama was out there bad. She was talking about how her mama had bills in her name before she could walk. I mean, I felt the whole jail situation was just great. Anyway, Mercedes realized that somebody else danced for her because she kept hearing that lady sing and realized that Lil Murder, I guess she knew Lil Murder's song. What she said, I think she asked who sung that song. Maybe I don't know I don't know. I don't know if she's trying to say that song sound like it might be something. I don't know. Because, Lil Murder wrote that song for Uncle Clifford. He is in love with Uncle Clifford, or falling for Clifford. That's what the song says anyway. I'm in love. I'm in love. I, I'm in love. It's catchy though. It is though. So, whole thing, she in jail. Okay, everything went to hell in the handbasket at the pike. Okay, at the pike is going down. First of all, Mercedes does call Gigi to see if she could, even though she pissed her off last time she saw her. It's funny, she was talking mad crap. Y'all need to save y'all money and all this kind of stuff. And then look what happened to her not long after that. So she First she talked to Uncle Clifford. Uncle Clifford ended up going down there because of the peak notice. First he went to this slimy. She went to him first with him in the barber chair. Okay, went to him talking about you trying to erase people in this place because he's trying to change the whole entire Luca be the first mayor to do all this stuff. He's just trying to, and he's sitting over there in the chair just looking crazy. Because Uncle Clifford don't play. Period. So anyway, after he leaves from there and he actually tells him, you probably gonna end up offering all these different businesses around here. Less of what you would give the white people. And he just act like he didn't care. He gonna get that place shut down in 2 weeks because they only have 2 more weeks. Okay. Mercedes is actually out of jail. If it hadn't been for her, she'd still be in jail. She got stacks on stacks on stacks. Y'all see her get that money every day. She be on that hustle with the wire. That girl be getting a coin. She got stacks of money in that bathroom. So she got out of jail and she said she gonna help her get some more. But it's bad business because the same person that's looking for her is on the computer looking at what she doing. But they could have offered. The last time she went down there, they said they weren't doing it anymore. They were just doing it for a courtesy to people who had been involved with the Hurricane Katrina or whatever. But she just figured some loophole out, and she gonna get Mercedes involved, and they about to get this Skrilla. But she's being watched. And actually, if I'm not mistaken, her room was almost adjacent, probably, to his room. It's just not gonna. It's not looking too good. Anyway, so Mississippi, M.I. Cricket letter I, cricket letter I, hook back I. She did her thing. She did her thing on the last episode because Mercedes wasn't there, just going away. Last dance, hurrah! Mississippi came through in a clutch and turned it out. I mean, some people saying she may have done better than Mercedes herself. And you know, Mercedes and them is a legend. So for Mississippi to come through and did what she did, she got a little big head. A couple of girls checking. Either they hating or they checking for her and they seeing that she getting a big head. And she is. Now, I don't know why this was my first time seeing Mississippi's man, the white dude. He don't like her to be dancing, even though he said she looked beautiful. I was like, interesting. He said, you don't have to work. She said, pays the bills. So Clifford, Uncle Clifford has somebody that is a little murder coming through offering dates. Clifford's like, no. I understand what Clifford is saying. He doesn't want to go out there with them two because people have been killed around there. It's a small country town. Like, I don't care what year it is. They trip on things like that still, unfortunately. So, I mean, they're a cute couple to me. I just feel like they were trying to hide it. And when Mississippi came through with her baby, the baby started crying and she looking through the blinds and she saw him. But, you know, he told the Cliff, I'm going to talk to him where I got it. So we'll see what happens with that. But the thing that I tripped out is when she picked up Mercedes. Mercedes, the first thing she said is, you know, where she asked for all the other girls in Mississippi, where Ginger, where the other girls at, right? And when she realized that none of them were there, and I'm not saying that's the reason why, but I'm just saying when she realized that none of the girls were there, and that's who actually saved her, picked her up, or bailed her out, or whatever. I'm telling you, she started to cry. And I know she cried probably because she was happy she was out. She beat up her mama and all this stuff that went down. And it's just a, you know, a bad situation all the way around. But you know what though? I really do think that Uncle Clifford gonna pull it out. I don't know how. Y'all will have to forgive this noise. I live in Texas. Y'all just gonna have to understand. I don't know how he gonna pull it off. But you know who I got a feeling gonna end up helping him out? It's gonna be the one with the cash. Her. She gonna do a hustle to make sure the paint don't close down. And I thought maybe that little murder might have helped Clifford out a little bit, but it don't seem like. I don't know. I just think he gonna pull he some kind of way the paint gonna be pulled out. Now they got tweets come up with 14. I don't I ain't no car wash in the world, so I don't know what they gonna do. But Mercedes is that beep, okay? She does, even though her mama took her for what she did. But I always say all the time, I always say this all the time. Period. Keep saying it. Boss up on that hoe. You ain't gotta say hoe, just boss up, period. Like I said, y'all, I think the paint is gonna be all right, but I think it's gonna be some casualty. I think honestly, I think he gonna help save it. I don't know why I think that. I really don't know why. I feel like he gonna help save it. I do. But anyway, I think I covered everything. The girls did try to go bail Mercedes out, but honestly, they didn't have enough money. When they got down there, the bailsman or whatever was talking stupid. It just wasn't gonna happen. It was like way more than 2,000. It was like 5,000 and over. And they just didn't have the money. So, and she told Clifford, Uncle Clifford, to not even try to use any money because she need to try to do everything he can for the paint. But this hustle right here, her and Mercedes about to get that corn and Skrilla, and they better bring Uncle Clifford in there because he's going to lose the paint if they don't. I don't know. So that's my little recap for today. Y'all stay tuned later on. I will be going live when Big Brother come on. Now y'all already know. I know what happened. Well, not exactly. I know from what I know about who's gonna be nominated and all the kind of stuff like that. I didn't. I was working, so I didn't get a chance to catch the veto and all of that. But trying to catch up a live feeds and you working is not an easy thing. So that's all I got for you guys. Thank you guys for coming through like y'all always do and supporting me on Commission Reviews. Please don't forget to go check out my Instagram and my Twitter. Commission Reviews, it's the name, it never changes. And always, always, I love y'all. Periscope, y'all, the bomb. YouTube, y'all, the bomb too.